This is just a brief additional video to go with the introduction to hypothesis testing on the mean. In one of those videos earlier, it was mentioned that there are two possible approaches we can take when trying to do hypothesis testing on the mean. One of them is what is called the critical region approach. The other is what's called the p-value approach. You are going to learn how to do both of those approaches with some types of problems. What's meant by this video is just to acknowledge that there are the two approaches and that both of them are 6-step processes. In future videos, we're going to actually see how we can continue to work through these 6 steps. So the critical region approach consists of first defining your pair of hypotheses, second, noting the level of significance alpha, step 3, determining the type and tail direction of the test, step 4 is to draw and label the appropriate probability distribution curve based on the type of test you're performing. Step 5 is compute your test statistic, then make a conclusion on H naught. And finally, step 6 is to make a conclusion about the claim and interpret your results. Again, just quickly summarizing the steps here in a future video, we are going to actually see how to do all of these. We've already seen how to do these 3 things, but we'll see how to do the rest of these. So this is what's called the critical region approach. The p-value approach is also a 6-step method. Let's take a look at that. The p-value approach consists of step 1, defining your pair of hypotheses. Step 2, noting the level of significance alpha. Step 3, determining the type and tail direction of the test. Step 4, you compute your test statistic using the sample data. Step 5, you find the p-value, then make a conclusion on H naught. And step 6, you make the conclusion about the claim and interpret your results. So again, we are going to really develop these ideas, what the heck a p-value is, in coming videos. But as of now, there's 2 approaches, and I want to highlight here that the p-value approach is essentially almost the same as the critical region approach, except step 4 and step 5 are different. If you rewind this video, you would see that step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 6 are exactly the same in both the approaches. And we'll discuss in future videos not only how to use the p-value approach and how to use the critical region approach, but also the pluses and minuses of using each type.